Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 5 of The Legend of Vox Machina. I am thoroughly enjoying this show and especially talking to you guys about it because when I'm like curious about like whether or not something is a role or whether something was meant to happen or like is that a power up or did they fail a role during this that, and I love when people are breaking it down for me and telling me all of that. I truly appreciate it. And then there's some people saying don't pay attention to the roles, just enjoy the show. And I will say that like the only reason why I'm focusing on the roles is because this this show is so unusual with its storytelling. Because normal shows like you have storyboards or they have everything kind of written out of how they want the character growth to go, and like trials and tribulations the character's going to go through, and then from beginning to end what that's going to look like. And in this show, that's not the case. Like things can change. And well, in the campaign, things can change. So like obviously they had to stick with what happened in the campaign, but like that's not how shows are written. And that's why I'm like very intrigued by like, well, what role made that happen? Because that's interesting. Or what does it mean that like Scanlan has to like go make a sandwich? Like, was that a punishment? Or like, is that what he had to do? Like when they put him in the room together? Like there's like so many things that like I'm just like clockwork. It's just working in my head. Like, why was this a choice and why was that choice made? And it doesn't take away from my enjoyment because I absolutely enjoy myself when I'm watching it. But just because it's such a different way to tell a story, I'm very curious about how it all comes together because it can't be easy. And there has to be certain things that are tweaked here and there to have it make sense. And like, I really appreciate it because this is very well done. And if you didn't even know that that's the way that this was written, then you would kind of be like, well, that's random. And that's what I love about it, is that because I know it was written in a very different way and in a very unique way, that like the randomness of it is actually something that I enjoy, because to me I'm like, oh, that was a punishment, or that was a low roll, or that wasn't what they wanted to have happen, but here we are. So I really, really enjoy that aspect about the show. Now, I did get told that Ashley left the game to go work on another show, so that's why Pike had to go elsewhere to find the Everlight and apologize to her. I think that that's a creative way to get somebody not off the show, but like have their character not be present for a while. I don't know if we ever get like an Everlight scene with her, or if like she just comes back and she's powered up. Like that's cool. Um, it's very interesting, like how they decided to do that. Now, when she leaves, Scanlan and Grog are kind of like the most sad about it. Grog, because like they're besties, and like, like he's a big dumb animal, but he's an emotional one too. And I really appreciate the friendship that Pike and Grog have. But then I also noticed this is like the second time that like Scanlan like has kind of like a lingering look with Pike. And it's not lost on me that he probably has a crush on her, and she's probably oblivious, but also she's probably kind of written it off as like, oh, that's just Scanlan. Like, that's what he does. He flirts with everybody. And she probably just doesn't want to be added to a body count, quite frankly. But I really like enjoy those like little moments of subtlety where they like show like, Scanlan just kind of like looking back with like a little bit of longing, because I really like Scanlan, and I know that there's more there than just that silly, goofy, sing-songy, wonderfully perverted person. Like I said, I think I have a lot in common with Scanlan, that like my humor is the same. I break out into song all the time, so like there's just a lot I recognize with Scanlan. And another kind of character that I really enjoy because I really like her powers is Keyleth, because I'm a plant lady and a nature person, and that's a very generic way of putting that. As like Keyleth is way more than that. That's what I like kind of am drawn to her. In her like having that power up moment, like it just shows like how powerful she could be. And I'm really excited to see more of that. And I hope we do get to see more of that. I'm sure we will. But I was like very happy for her. I mean, honestly, like I cried. Like I was like so happy. I had tears in my eyes. I just like when people I like do well and like they like break out, because she had so many like moments where she was, sad or scared or, terrified, and then, in this we got to see her come out of that and show her power, and it was such a beautiful moment. And then everybody was stomping on the faces of all the dead come to life. It was like such a beautiful moment of the sun, and then just like, ha, 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 just beating the crap out of skulls. I'm not mad at it. It's just stark contrast. It's actually what I like about this show is it seems cutesy and fun and like jokey, but then there's like the flipping the bird back and forth to each other, and then there's the gore and the swearing and kind of some perverted stuff, which I'm 100% here for. Now, one thing that I learned is that like Percy's got a nickname, No Mercy Percy. I like No Mercy Percy. He a hot boy with problems. That's probably why I'm drawn to him. That says a lot about me. But we're off to face the Briarwoods, and they are at Stepstones. Whitestone. Whitestone, that's a different show. We're off to face the Briarwoods, and they are at Whitestone. But first, we're off to Gilmore's. I love Gilmore. I adore Gilmore. I want more Gilmore. I want his song. I want his dance. I want his flirting. It is just wonderful to see because it's not too much. It's just enough. Fantastic. Now, that being said, I also hope he has something in his store that has the power to face the Briarwoods, because Delilah bringing everybody back from the dead and sending them out, and like I didn't realize that it was black coming out of their eyes when they were attacked by those things, which a lot of people told me was like them draining of power, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, because I was like, why are they not dead? I take things too literal sometimes. I'm gonna have to learn not to do that with this show. But Delilah, her power, it's intense. So hopefully Gilmore has something, like whether it's a necklace or a sword or an instrument, a shoe, anything. At this point, anything, a magic sandwich, I'll take it, that can face off against the Briarwoods and somehow show them a little bit of defeat. Like, I don't think that we're going to get into the next episode and the Briarwoods are defeated by any means. I think they're going to be a bear. I think it's going to be one of those things that tests our group time and time again. And I like that because every time they get tested, they kind of grow stronger. They get a little better. They have more knowledge. And especially with Scanlan having Delilah's book, I think that he'll go through that and he's going to find some things, probably present it in a very glorious way because he's Scanlan. Okay, guys, let's hop into this reaction. I am so excited to see more No Mercy Percy, to see some Gilmore, to get more of Scanlan's music. If we don't get any of that, I'll still be happy because this show is so enjoyable no matter what. So, let's get into it.
Stop!
Uh-oh. Did they steal something? Why are they being chased? Oh, because they're still under ordered imprisonment by Uriel. I totally forgot about that.
Come on! It can't be far.
Oh, it was Keyleth. I missed that somehow.
Being bad is so exciting.
You were gonna steal from Gilmore?
Crime doesn't pay.
But it is entertaining.
He's a good-looking man. Okay, so I totally forgot that they were still being imprisoned by Uriel. I thought because of what happened last time, they were free and clear of that. Not the case. Not only that, they were gonna steal from Gilmore? That nice man? I can't wait for the fallout of it.
We weren't breaking in or anything, just, sort of on the run.
A quick stop at your store on our way out of town.
While it was closed, I assume you were going to leave an IOU?
Of course, darling. You know us.
Oh, all too well.
All too well.
Dagger. Wooden stake. Perfect.
Oh, vampire. I forgot.
And as much garlic as you can spare.
Oof, I don't want to know.
No, that's a lie. I absolutely want to know.
What's this all about?
We kind of pissed off a vampire.
Then may I suggest the addition of something special?
Holy
Yes, you
water.
may.
One of the only things truly known to stop a vampire.
Well, that and direct sunlight.
Sunlight. Keyleth.
Thank you, Rodrigo. You're a gem.
Rodrigo, you're an interesting feller.
You mentioned direct sunlight.
Yes, but you need more sunlight than summer in Marquette.
Keyleth.
Don't think I have to mention that we were never here.
It'll be our little secret.
Need some help, love?
I'm fine, thanks. It's okay. I'll just stay this way.
Just get the help, girl. Oh. Oh. I forgot about the other budding romance.
Wonder what we have over here.
Speaking of secrets.
Mm-hmm.
For your friends, how much is this going to run us?
Oi! Slow asses! We got a good deal on the cart. Practically, literally, a steal. How'd you do?
Let's just say I'd hate to see what Gilmore charges his enemies.
I want to know what they had to pay. What did you have to give Gilmore? Okay.
Please stop that. I'm trying to concentrate.
I thought you were practicing your resting bitch face.
Excuse me. My bitch face?
You're heading home.
Yeah.
Figured you'd look happier.
This isn't a homecoming. This is a suicide mission to topple the necromantic murderers of my family. And for the record, I have a magnificent bitch face.
Do you now?
Yes, I do.
Any luck translating?
Oh, totally. Some. Okay, yeah,
Not at
most of
all.
it's impossible. All I can make out is one word of Delilah's craptastic scribble. Something called a zipper twat.
A zipper twat.
Think it's a ziggurat.
Oh, thank God. Because what I was picturing was like, whoa.
Okay, Groggy?
It's not working. It's too hard.
Are you crying?
No,
Yes.
Pike said I could talk to her even if she's not here and I'd feel her. But it doesn't work.
Aww.
Pike is going to be fine.
I know that. She's stronger than all of us. I'm more worried about us without her.
Aww.
Me too, Grog. Me too.
What a big O softy Grog is. He's such a sweetheart. Dumb, but a sweetheart. Yeah, this doesn't look like a great place to be visiting. Creeposaurus.
Percy, you need a break.
Absolutely not.
Percy.
Percy, stop.
I'm not that tired.
Something's tracking us.
Whoa.
Is it more of the dead things? I didn't like those things.
What was that?
Oh, it's a wolf.
Poor little puppers. Are you hurt, little guy?
I'm so much like Keyleth. Yeah, he's very hurt. Okay. Okay, not your typical wolf. What the hell is that?
What the f*** are those?
Exactly.
A gift from Lady Briarwood.
Zombie dogs? Oh, God. Oh, God! That's a messed up dog. Does he still have the book? It couldn't be Grog that had the book. It had to be Scanlan, huh? Because it's easier to run with Scanlan than it is with Grog. No! Oh! Oh!
Scanlan! Hang on!
I'll take the big one!
I'll take the other big one.
Oh my god, there's too many teeth when it splits apart. Oh! Oh god, Grog.
That's for Pike! And me! It may be Scanlan because he probably won't survive!
Wow, what a power up from Keyleth there. She growled at him.
I am not dying to save that gnome. Get me closer.
Shoot for his head! Nick! Dick!
Let go of the book, dumbass!
Don't fall out, holy water.
Scanlan.
You didn't make it.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way.
Rise, mighty Scanlan, rise!
I enjoy him so much.
Yeah, when I die, it'll be the way the gods intended. Choked to death by a disgruntled pimp.
Careful what you wish for.
Well, I mean, at least we still have our holy water.
Perfect.
Oh, God. Oh, my lord. That ain't right.
Well, do you have an update for us?
My lady.
That thing just walking in on two legs is gross.
Lord and lady, the dinner guests you requested.
Oh.
Welcome, friends.
Is he gonna feed on them?
Supper first. Then you'll need to change into more formal attire.
Excuse me, did we win a prize?
You've been chosen for a very special event.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, I don't like that at all.
Whoops! A little too much.
Better too much than not enough.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine, no worries.
Yeah, no worries. You'll probably get your shit together eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what this baby can do.
You got a baby in that thing?
What? No, Grog.
Speaking of taking things too literal.
Nevosh, nevonn, mehon.
Oh, that's not good. Oh.
It makes you handsomer. Oh, I like it.
Aww.
Nevosh, nevonn, mehon.
Oh!
I like that even more.
I do as well.
Well, yep, now I'm confused and aroused.
Oh God, what?
Hands off.
Oh.
What the? How the fuck
Titties!
do I look this good?
I mean,
Oh, woo!
he looks great. She looks great. Scanlan looks great.
Vex is right. Maybe I'll never get my shit together.
Oh.
Don't listen to my sister.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
I don't know your people or rituals or what you think you're running from, but I know you. I know you care about others. That's what makes a great leader. Kiki,
Kiki.
I believe in you.
Thanks. Friend.
Love of my life. Oh, that was a great moment. She could have taken advantage of it. Made it happen. Oh, we do get Pike. Probably definitely done at a different time, I'm sure.
I was helping my friends battle a dark mage and she cracked my holy symbol and I haven't been able to connect or heal or do anything and now I think I'm cursed.
Oh my.
I sound crazy.
Whatever has happened to you, child, the Everlight accepts you as you are.
What's the strangest creature you've ever killed?
Yeah. Let's hear this.
I will return, and I will find you!
Oh.
Heard that before.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, good one.
I think maybe the strangest kill I've ever had would be... Oh, no. Shh, quiet, gotta sleep.
Oh.
Pretty dark.
Yeah. I enjoyed it though. Oh. Oh.
Points for originality.
Okay, I've got one. Hands down,
Points for
the worst
originality.
monster I've ever faced.
So what?
Yeah, sounds pretty normal for you.
No. I haven't gotten to the good part.
Oh, what the fuck?
What? I still finished. Very consistent.
He is very consistent.
What's the worst monster you've ever faced?
He's facing them right now.
They're in Whitestone, and we'll all be facing them soon.
That'll bring you back down to earth.
Buzzkill.
I keep thinking about when we left Singorn.
Screw that place. And father. Whole thing nearly
Ouch.
broke us.
But it didn't. Because we stuck together. We didn't let ourselves get distracted by pretty things.
Oh, come on now.
No one will ever come between us.
Why not?
You know, sometimes courage is knowing there could be trouble and taking the chance anyway.
Yep.
So is stupidity.
Very fair. So is he just never supposed to ever have love because of his twin sister? Or is he just brooding? Oh. Dark Percy. I dig it.
Almost home. I never thought I'd see it again.
What's Whitestone like, Percy?
Yes, what should we expect?
It's beautiful. Lush. Orchards always in bloom. Thanks to the sun tree.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think it looks like that anymore.
We're going to help you get it back.
All of it.
We're here.
Yeah, oh, the tree. Oh.
Percy.
What have they done?
No guards.
Oh, Jesus.
No offense, Percy, but your town's kind of creepy as shit.
Yeah.
I need to find Keeper Yenin. She'll know what's happened.
You're sure about her?
She can be trusted.
If she's alive.
She might be under the influence of a spell.
Percy, you okay?
Oh. It all represents them.
It's us.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, like I find myself getting very emotional sometimes throughout these episodes, and a lot of times it's joy. Like I didn't think Scanlan was dead, but I was remotely afraid that he was gone. But then seeing that visual from the tree, wow, 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 wow. Obviously the Briarwoods know that they're coming. Obviously it's an intimidation tactic with people that were alive. Oh man. I didn't even catch it when they walked through that they were like the same. Feed first and then change. Yep. Yep. Oh my gosh. Silas definitely fed, and then they put them in their costumes to represent. I didn't even catch it when she put the fucking medallion on, or when she put the necklace on that it was supposed to be Pike. Fucked up. So fucked up. I mean, like, I already know the Briarwoods are very powerful, especially with the dogs that came for the book. That is, my breath, I can't quite catch myself. I can't compose myself after that. Like how horrible they are. And how scared I am for our group. Let's talk about the highlights so I can get out of the dark headspace in which I am. you know, going to Gilmore's, I was like, are they really going to steal from Gilmore? I don't know if that's, I think that that was the plan. But I don't know if that's a good idea. Like, I think you'd want him to, like, always be on your side. And I think stealing from somebody is a way to get somebody to not be on your side anymore. So let's just agree. We don't steal from Gilmore. And of course, it's always nice to be around his energy. Like, he's just, like, very bright, high energy. And I love that. Especially because the show keeps getting a little darker and darker. Another highlight is, you know, obviously seeing Pike making it to the temple and her being accepted into the temple and saying that the Everlight accepts you the way you are. I think maybe she needed to hear that. That maybe she didn't necessarily have an apology that she had to make, but maybe, you know, she just has to work through something to get her power back. There were a couple moments that we had between Vax and Keyleth that I genuinely think is adorable. I don't know really why Vex is, like, worried about somebody coming in between them. Like, wouldn't you want him to be happy? But if she made him happy, I don't know. It seems like it's a good match, personally. Granted, I don't know them as well as they know each other, but I think Keyleth is great. The power-up that she had inside of the cart, when she kind of growled and she had, like, the green eyes, I thought was like, ooh, yeah. That definitely shows that she's got it in her. And definitely, when they were talking about all their best kills, hers was definitely dark. Definitely, like, it's totally her, is that she does what she has to do and then she's like, regret. I adore Keyleth. Now, of course, Scanlan, you scamp. Not only with his story of his greatest kill, which I have no idea how I'm going to edit that. I've had to send it to my editor because he can blur out things and he can remove certain things from the visual. So it might just all be sound, just for the rating. I don't want to get hit with another age restriction. And it only seems to be this show, and I think that that is hilarious. Now, definitely with Percy, like, you can see that, like, he's got this brooding nature, and Vex kind of, like, you know, tries to get him to open up, and it works a little bit. You can tell that there's, like, a camaraderie there that kind of helps him not be always moody, broody Percy. But then, you know, I'm especially the last scene and then seeing Whitestone in the condition that it is, I think No Mercy Percy is going to come out even more. I look forward to that because I really enjoyed that aspect of him. I'm still just like astounded at Delilah and Silas. I feel like I'm watching a lot of things on the channel right now, like obviously like House of the Dragon, and that deals with kind of like dark stuff, and there's not much levity to it, so you're just kind of always in that mood. And with this one, it's a roller coaster of like levity and then heart and then like darkness and despair and violence and then levity again, and it kind of has this wave that you ride. Sometimes after I've watched an episode, like, I just feel like I'm all over the place, and that's because the show itself like makes you feel so many different things while you're watching it. And then like I'm also watching Wednesday, which is like, it has that darkness, but there's also a levity to it, but it kind of stays in the moody broody area for the most part. And like this, it could be moody broody and then someone cracks a joke and it lightens it up immediately, and I appreciate that. But that end scene, and then it left you with like the sound of like the rope swaying. Ooh, this show is fantastic. It's like it almost makes me sit in comfort, and then all of a sudden I'm just in like this discomfort, and I appreciate that. Okay, guys, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon, as well as full-length reactions to other episodes of other shows that I'm watching, including, like I mentioned, House of the Dragon, Wednesday, The Expanse, various movies as well. If you are interested in those will be available on my Patreon. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, get notifications so you know when I've posted something, so you get a little ding, more Vox Machina, or the other stuff. I feel like everything I'm watching, a lot of people, like from different areas, are coming together, and I love that. And I will just say that even on my Patreon and on my YouTube, the critters have been so helpful and so kind and so nice. And there's a lot of people that like get excited about me getting excited about things, and love like kind of delving into the deeper parts of like whether it's the roles or it's the story or you know just like certain characters that they love and adore as well. I'm really enjoying that commentary in the comments, so keep it up. I love seeing what everybody writes about certain things, except spoilers. Stray away from those. I would appreciate it very much. I like just seeing it fresh and not having any information boggling around in the back of my head because I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday, but I will remember the one thing that I read in the comment that ruins everything. So try not to do that. Okay, guys, other than that, I'll see ya.